Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, today I'd like to do an update on the COVID-19 because I haven't done one in a while. I've been checking in on it when I've done other readings that are longer, but let's do one about the pandemic itself, what's going on in the US, what's going on globally. All right, so Spirit, please give us information that is both helpful and accurate, and we thank you. Okay, so let's see right away. We have the Emperor card. The protective father of the Tarot. I think we have some protectors up there. Maybe that's who told me to do this reading. Yeah, maybe so. Because I was thinking that even though if you dig for all of the information, you could find this out otherwise, maybe a lot of people don't know that these partial openings that the states are doing and many governments are doing really is not because it's safe. It's because they believe that there will be more cases that their medical system can now handle. You know, they pushed off the peak of the pandemic for their state, their area, and if they're opening up parts of it, they know there's going to be a breakout again, and they'll deal with that. Okay, so, and they may come back down to quarantine. They may shut everything down again if it gets to be a little too much, and they're worried their systems can't deal with it. So that's what we're seeing here, guys. It's not, if your leaders are not giving you enough information, you may be tempted to think it's safe, I can go, you know. And of course, we'd love to be back into denial and thinking that, you know, they've got this thing figured out, so they know what they're doing, so, you know, I can go have some fun. Or I don't need to worry. You know, we like denial sometimes, but it's probably better to stay in reality with this one. Okay. All right, Spirit. What else? The Hanged Man. Delay. Also remember that if they're opening up parts of the state, your state, there will be a 2-week delay before it shows up in hospitalizations. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So also please remember that. Before it shows up in deaths, it may be 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So don't, you know, just because you're looking at the graph and the numbers aren't rising right away, that doesn't mean a darn thing. Okay. All right, what else, Spirit? Will there be a lot of outbreaks like that? Well, we got the Hermit. Well, you know, there are many states who are not opening anything yet. And so they're going to be experiencing lower numbers all the time. The Queen of Wands, yes. The King of Wands, we got them both. Okay. That new leadership, the new Democratic leadership rising. Okay. So it can be Nancy Pelosi. It can be other leaders. Can be Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer. But we will be hearing from them, in other words. And they will be talking about putting lives first and being careful in this. So when I ask, I always get this, when I ask, will there be bigger outbreaks again, you know, that are really scary? Because there are some cities that are having outbreaks that are not as severe as the one in New York, but still, you know, not good. I mean, pretty hard to manage. What I'm hearing is our leaders will be speaking about this. They'll be calling attention to it. Everybody's looking at the numbers like crazy, and they will be trying to put an end to that sooner rather than later if something's starting to get out of control. So yeah, there will be some places where the openings are too soon or of the type that's, you know, too unpredictable. And yeah, they're going to be right on it. So there may be some outbreaks in some areas that are bigger than their leaders, their state's leaders thought they were going to be, and have to be tamped down. What about that, Spirit? Yeah, quarantine again. Yep, 8 of Cups. And political debate about that. Oh gosh, yes. So yeah, they'll be really watching that. All right. Well, The point is that when things reopen in your part of the world, unless they're using widespread testing and a lot of other measures to contain any outbreaks that appear, know that, well, in the US anyway, they're reopening these parts because they know that there will be more cases. They've decided that's acceptable. The number of new cases there will be is of an acceptable number. So they are not wanting to shut things down too long for economic reasons. And yeah, there are plenty of citizens who want to go back to work, but for economic reasons primarily, and also just, being realistic. If we don't have a vaccine for another year and a half, the fact of the matter is that we can't be shut down for a year and a half, Okay. All right. So Spirit, what else should we know about this? Taking 3 cards. What are they? Yeah. Okay. So there will be some victories. It's a mixed bag. There will be some victories with the 6 of Wands. But the 9 of Coins would suggest that there will be some areas where people are getting out and they don't need to be out, and they're wanting to enjoy their luxuries. They're wanting to enjoy the outdoors, and they're packed in too much, and they will have a tower. So, whoa, we're really going to see. That means we are really going to see the power of policy and research-driven policy versus, well, we just got to reopen policy. So it's going to be fairly quick. I mean, a governmental official makes a decision today, and a month down the line, they have graphs and charts and data about exactly what effect that had. So this is really going to reflect badly on those leaders who are being reckless and not making good decisions here. Okay, what else, Spirit? Hanged Man, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. There will still be some leaders in denial about that, though. Okay, 4 of Cups, they're still not taking it. So it'll take a little while. There could be these little delays before lockdown again or quarantine again. So, okay. And we have the Queen of Coins, yeah. Profit's very important. We still have big business having too big of a say in this. All right. Yes. What else, Spirit? Any advice for us? Ace of Cups. Okay, meditate. Yes. The delays, the answer to the delay is not to get restless and just go out and have fun and put our health in jeopardy in at risk. The answer is to meditate. Spirit's more than willing to help you to feel loved and joyful. So however that is, that acceptance is such a big thing. If we could say, okay, I accept that this is my reality right now. I have this and this, I don't have that and that. It's okay. Then we can receive from Spirit. Spirit can give us a really good day. Even though we didn't get to go anywhere, Spirit can give us a really good day and a lot of joy with that Ace of Cups. So, it's a lot about what's going on in our brains. Yes, we'll feel like, oh my gosh, this time of year, normally I would have been going here and going there. But if we accept that, that's just not wise. And we ask Spirit to help us find joy and laughter and fun. Regardless, Spirit will help us. Okay. 6 of Cups, yeah. Enjoying a simpler time, maybe. A little bit of nostalgia there. But we have the Tower. So what's the Tower? This isn't a stable situation yet. That's what I'm hearing. That's really what, yeah, look at the facts, do the research, use your brain, use your logic. Okay. All right. So I think Spirit, the Emperor, the protective Emperor, the father of the Tarot, was wanting me to do this reading because I didn't want to do it. And I was saying, this is always kind of hard to talk about this. It's kind of sad. And I felt pushed to do it anyway, because that was the main message, that we shouldn't be so trusting, and we shouldn't head back into denial where we're thinking, oh, it's safe now. Things are back to normal. Okay. All right. Well, stay safe out there and take care. Bye-bye.